I woke up around 1 a.m. to use the bathroom, something I never do. I'm a deep sleeper, always have been. But then I realized that my wife, who should have been right beside me, wasn't there. I thought maybe she went to the kitchen to grab some water. The bathroom is inside our room, so I checked there first. It was empty. I lay back down, too tired to care, but I couldn't sleep. 5 minutes passed, then 10, then 15. Something didn't feel right. I got up to check. Just as I reached the hallway, I saw her walking back from the living room. She looked sweaty, like she had just finished running. She was breathing fast too. I asked where she had been, and she smiled nervously and said she couldn't sleep, so she decided to pack a few things in the kitchen. I was like, at 1 a.m. We had been married for 3 years. She had never done that before, but maybe she had, and I had just never noticed. Still, my gut wouldn't let it go. We went back to bed and slept. A week later, it happened again. I woke up and she was gone. I sat up this time thinking, no way is this about kitchen packing. When she came back into the room, her heart jammed seeing me awake. She was sweating and she just smiled and said she was packing in the kitchen. Something more was definitely going on. And so the next night, I stayed awake. Nothing happened. I thought I was paranoid. But the third night, I saw her do something strange. Around 12:30 a.m., she reached over and softly rubbed my face, probably checking if I was asleep. Then she got up and tiptoed out. I followed, but instead of heading to the kitchen, she crept toward one of the guest bedrooms. And what I saw her doing and what happened next shattered my world. My wife has this lifelong best friend we'll call Mavis. They've been inseparable since primary school. They went to the same high school, same university. When we got married, Mavis was a maid of honor. I thought their bond was beautiful. Mavis was married to a guy we will call Nate. He was a cool guy. They recently moved to another region but came back to our city for a month because Nate landed a short contract gig in Accra. Instead of booking a hotel, my wife suggested they both stay with us. We had 2 spare rooms, so it made sense. It was supposed to be fun, a little girls' reunion for Mavis and my wife. Only that night, I followed my wife. She slipped into one of the guest rooms. A few minutes later, I heard someone else sneaking down the hall. Another door opened, quiet footsteps. I was ready to catch her cheating. My mind screamed Nate. I braced myself and pushed the door open. But what I saw was the last thing I was expecting to see. My wife was naked, legs spread, and Mavis was between them. My heart dropped. Mavis scrambled to put on her nightie. My wife panicked and grabbed a pillow. They were both sweating, both caught red-handed. They begged me not to shout. Mavis said, please don't wake Nate. Don't let him find out, but it was too late. I started shouting. Nate heard the noise and came out. He saw them and whispered, I knew it. Then he walked out, silent. Mavis chased after him, pleading. Minutes later, I heard his car leave the compound. When I went into the living room, Mavis was crying. My wife was trying to talk, but I couldn't listen. I told Mavis to leave my house that night. My wife begged, saying it was too late and Nat had taken the car, but I didn't care. I couldn't sleep under the same roof with her. I pushed her out. I told my wife to stay far away from me and I slept alone. The next morning, I woke up by my wife screaming. I ran out. Mavis was dead. She was hit by a car during the night while trying to walk to the main road. They say she was rushed to the hospital, but she didn't survive. My wife lost it. She screamed and cried and said it was all my fault. She moved out that same day. Told her family she wanted nothing to do with me. And now people are saying I overreacted. That I should have let Mavis stay till morning. That my anger on a live day. Mavis' mother came to my door crying, asking me, where is my daughter? Give her back. I have moved out of my apartment now, but I can't sleep. I can't eat. I keep asking myself the same thing. Did I overreact? Did I really cause a death? I'm going crazy right now and I don't know what to do. This follower needs your opinions, babes. Please drop some below and don't forget to follow me for more story times.